Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. We are going to be finishing and ending our work with Doom Guy tonight. It has been long coming, long worked for, and I am sure I could do more. But why are we wrapping him up tonight? Well, he's about to go to Wonderfest, and that is this coming weekend. And we are going to take him to Wonderfest and hopefully say goodbye to him, that he goes to a home that someone will really want him in. So that is kind of the hope for this model once we are done and we get him on a road to a forever home. Let's call it that. So hopefully you guys are doing good tonight. Hey Steven, how's it going? I know things have been kind of inconsistent lately. I'm trying to get stuff consistent again. Winterfest is definitely eating up my workload. I know last week we played with the Green Goblin, which you can see over here. Oop, here I am smacking cameras, smacking lights. We worked on him. I haven't decided what I'm doing with him yet. If I'm going to keep him and make him an actual project to replace Doom Guy. I do have a paid commission on a Federation starship that I need to do. So that one is probably actually going to be next. It won't be a long commission. I've already printed it. I just got to paint it basically, and get that guy wrapped up. But I'm on the road to my first Wonderfest. And as a company, we are going. I will be at booth 115. It's in Louisville, Kentucky this coming Saturday and Sunday. June 10th and 11th, I think. I think that's right. Maybe 9th and 10th. I'm not sure. But we're going to be going to that as a company. We're going to have all kinds of cool, I am hard at work on things to be selling at the booth. A lot of the same stuff you'll find in the Rise 3D print shop, which I've uploaded some new prints that are for sale out there at the Rise 3D printing shop.com. So definitely go check that out. We've been doing some Planet of the Apes stuff. And yeah, some pretty cool figures have come out of that one. Hey, Shaka, good to see you. It's been a while. I know. Now, I know earlier there was a post, and I've talked about it a few times, about changing the stream schedule. I want to move it to Sunday nights, but for the foreseeable June, that will not happen. We're going to have to stick with Tuesdays for a while, just because of the busy schedules. But we do plan to move it probably mid-July. We will flip over or augment by adding Sundays. It just kind of depends on, honestly, just June is just crazy schedule-wise. And a lot of stuff was pre-planned. I didn't take into account. And it's just stuff that we got to do. But Tuesday night streams, other than June 26th will be normal. June 26th, I'm actually taking a vacation. My wife and my daughter and I are going away for a week, and we're just going to take some time away. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So there will be no live stream the 26th. I'm trying to get videos back on track. As you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed last Friday's video. It was a little bit different than everything I've been doing lately, with just kind of going back to, if you're thinking about getting the hobby, or if you're in the hobby, 5 questions I get all the time. My kind of the top 5 that I hear the most. So if you haven't checked that video, go check out, hit a like for that. But yeah, we're busy. Next stream will probably be me recapping the fun of Wonderfest. This is a huge modelers conference or convention. A lot of people go to this one, so I'm kind of hoping we have a really good turnout, make some really good friends and connections, and continue to grow, because you guys are amazing that you guys have made this channel grow to what it is. So I really do appreciate every one of you that hits that like button and comes in and joins us in the streams and all that kind of stuff. You guys are really important to me in that regard. So, but tonight, this guy, we must finish, or almost get finished. I may have to finish some off camera, but he must get done. And the first there's two key pieces to him getting done. One, I need to clean up in his neck right there. Two, well, there's three key pieces. We need to finish his gun. And three, flamethrower's got to get attached. So 3 pieces that have to get done. We're going to try to get as much of it done in the next hour as we can to kind of make that work. So we're going to start off with flamethrower. Specifically, I'm putting up the top view down. I want to get another extender, bring this camera down lower. Just haven't had time to do that, unfortunately. Or it's not even time, it's the brain power to do it. So what we're going to do, I've tried super gluing it back in and it just snaps. So there's not enough good adhesion there to really hold it in place. And 2, it just breaks back real easy. So we're going to go with a different tack. We're going to go with magnets. So we're going to try to magnetize it. So that way I can take it on and off as I want. And we're going to see if this will hold. I'm not very hopeful about this, but we're going to try it. And if it works, great. If not, I've already drilled the hole and we'll pin it and try to give it strength that way. But by magnetizing it, it lets me just take it on and off, which to me is a better solution. So that is kind of my hope and my goal. And then we will probably spend a lot of time on the gun, getting it finished up because, yeah, I'm slacking, I know. We'll get that wrapped up and hopefully get the gun done. And I want to get some more painting done on the front Doom symbol. Honestly, I'll probably have to, it'll either be another live stream this week because I don't leave till Friday, but I want to get some more painting done on that to give some more highlights with some yellows and maybe some reds back into it. And then, like I said, I want to clean up in his collar here. And I'm thinking about just coming in with either just some straight black even through here, or maybe just my favorite, Monument Hobby Dark Silver. Kind of thinking about using that too, which, guys, just so you know, there is a link down in the description of this video for Monument Hobby. It is my referral link and also a code that will get you 10% off your purchase. So I really recommend Pro Acryl, especially if you want to airbrush. It is so easy to airbrush with that paint. It is worth your time. So just throwing that out there, but we are going to try to drill a hole, place a magnet, do the same on the other piece. And I am missing a critical tool to figuring something out here. So let's add a question. Let's add some spice tonight. Paint pens. Are they fair game or are they cheating? Come on, guys, let's get in the chat. What's your opinion of paint pens? Is it fair game or is it cheating to use them? See, me personally, I think they're fair. But there are some die-hard painters that would very much tell you, no, they're not fair. And you're probably wondering why I'm using a paint pen. Well, the hope was to get the paint to transfer between the pieces, to show me where I need to put this dot. And it did. Excellent. Appreciate it, Shaka. This project has been very much a labor of love. Very much a labor of love. Now, when you're drilling in the resin, just take your time. It's real easy to crack and break it. You guys can see I am just doing a slow drill. I've probably drilled more than enough than I need to, but I want a hole to slip that a good hole to slip that magnet in. Of course, we always clean up our resin, because now I got to do the reverse. I got to drill on the arm here, which is going to be a little bit harder, but we'll get it in there. You're probably wondering why I'm starting at an angle and twisting it. That's just so I can get a good grip in it for the drill bit, and then I can start turning the drill to go down the angle to get it straight on the part that I want. Like I said, when you're drilling resin, just go slow. So I like ultra fine paint pins, especially if I'm doing something like, you can see, you probably saw over my shoulder the tortoises. I like it to do in the window panes instead of trying to go in with a paintbrush. It's a personal preference. Do I paintbrush? Yes. Do I airbrush them? Sometimes. Especially if I need a lot of them in a hurry. All right. So we have our drill holes. Huzzah! We didn't break anything. No breaky. But actually, my daughter found these. Alana, which you may see her con stream next week. She may join me. But these are by Posca. They work really well. They have a really fine tip. And they just work really well. I especially like them for the white and the black. They work really well. I've had a lot of good luck with them. 5/64. I just need to put some drill bits back. I'm being naughty. Not putting the bits back in their spots. That's 1/8. In my very nice Milwaukee drill bit set, which Milwaukee, I love your tools. I have a lot of them. Your pack outs are amazing. If you guys are looking for an awesome toolbox, look at the Milwaukee pack outs. They're so customizable. They're stackable. They have great roller carts. Really cool tool. I think you can, in the video of showing my outside paint printing and curing shop site, I have pack outs everywhere out there. I love them. All right. Gotta have some liquid hydration. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue in magnets. This is always the fun part. So, and if I drilled my hole right, which it's not looking like I did, I didn't drill it big enough for this set of magnets, which is fine. I'm not sure that's the set I was actually wanting to use. No, not that set either. I have so many magnets I can't keep track of them sometimes, and sometimes I just grab the wrong drill bits, which is what I did apparently. That's all right. We'll look and see what I got that may be adequate size. So, Mike, why do you have so many magnets? My reply to you is Warhammer. I will magnetize in Warhammer. I like magnets in Warhammer, especially if I want versatile units. Magnets are awesome. They work really well. They do their jobs. Now, ideally, I would have loved, and I still might, to place these bigger ones. But right now, I'm going to try these smaller ones. And all you got to do is honestly super glue them in place. If I can find my super glue. Man, I am just unprepared tonight. Did I use all my super glue? Well, I'll be darned. I used all that bottle of super glue. I gotta get a new one. Such a terrible thing. It's not like I don't have a whole drawer full of it over here. So how's everybody's week going? Huh? Let's get some chat going on. How are you guys doing? That usually just... There it goes. Now I heard the wonderful suction sound. And probably have super glue on my fingers. I forgot to put on my gloves. Alright. I need a toothpick. Nice, Steven. All right, super glue should take hold of that guy. And then we will take this one. And we'll do it to the arm. 1974 Beatles. We'll get that set. Get those set in there. Good amount of super glue. And we gotta let that sit and dry. Alright, so we gotta let those sit and dry. Well, I know I got some fun coming up for you guys later this week with the modeling channel. I've got a... Ooh, wow, I did get that all over my hands. I finally got to work on the Zaku. I don't complete him, building him in the video, but I get pretty darn close. I think I stop with one leg to go because it's repetitive. Which means all 4 of the Gundams are built for the miniature channel. I'm really hoping to get some streaming started on that one here soon too, but it just has not played fair for me to work on that. Basically need to get Wonderfest behind me. That way I can start looking at the Savannah Comic-Con, which I will be at. But that's at the end of July, so July I should be able to start hitting a stride, which will make my day. It's been really hard for me to find a good stride with this. And this is what I do. So it's kind of odd that I haven't been able to hit that stride. All right, let's switch over. Let's do some work on just some bright yellows in this. Pop it out from the orange. Basically just wanting to make the sword parts of the sword kind of just stand out with the yellow. This has been a fun project. I do hope someone sees it and just decides they have to have it. Let it go to a new home. I'm having to kind of learn about that. I really should just do it with the Green Goblin figure, but I just haven't been able to bring myself to do it. I am stoked to go to. This will be my first wonderfest. Hopefully, it won't be my last, but we will see. Putting some yellow into that really helped. Now I want to work on the black up in his neck, kind of clean that orange up, kind of start really giving some good highlights in there, making him look good. That's just dark silver. I just want some flat, straight black. Oh, what do I got here? Dark neutral gray, mahogany. I got a transparent black, jade. Wow, where's my straight black? Don't you love it when you can't find your paint? Black, brown, dark blue. What did I do with it? Well, that's all right. I'm sure I've got some Abaddon black, which I do, from Citadel. We'll just use that and go from there. My handy dandy Citadel paint holder. I need to move my mouse to a land of safety. Send him off to safety. While I let that super... So basically right now I'm doing this work while I let that super glue kind of set. I don't know if these are going to be even strong enough to do the job. And right now I'm kind of confirming the answer is no. They don't have the strength to hold it up. That is a bummer. That means I'm going to have to pin it. Oh, that sucks. That's all right, though. We tried. We tried. Sometimes magnets work, sometimes they don't. Something like that. I wasn't that hopeful, but I had to try. Probably really just needs a bigger magnet because I can feel it taking hold, but it just wants to lay it there, which just isn't going to work. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm careful, I should really do this at the end, but in combinations with the magnet, maybe it'll be enough. I can just hear it with the compound just bubbling in there. It should take hold in about 15 seconds with the super glue. Coupled with the magnets and the super glue, it may just be enough. Now, I do need to roll over for a second and look something up. Because I need to look at his gun pictures real quick. Images, specifically the gun I have him with. Because if I had just chosen the shotgun, that would have been easy, but this one, not so much. There we go. Okay, so there's actually some tan in it and some blue, which I've already done to it. Okay, So I know what to paint with the gun now. I need to take this into tans. You guys can't see that part. So I need to take this area into tans, this cabling into tans. The blue is probably fine. I need to bring some blue back here, back in here. So, okay, not a bunch of horrible work to do. We just need a really good tan. And I think for that tan, I'm going to go with Pro Acro Monument Hobbies Light Umber. I like this color a lot. It's a good tan. It's clean. And it's going to brush on really nicely in these areas where I need it. So I'm going to get my handy dandy brush and we're going to start brushing this on. Actually, I think I'm going to go maybe back up to here. Hey, Douglas, how's it going? How you feeling, man? I know you were under the weather there earlier this week or late last week. Oh, man. So yeah, this will be the last time Doom Guy graces our presence. And if I take him to Wonderfest and he doesn't find a permanent home, guys, he will go up on the Rise 3D printing shop. So even one of you guys may be able to purchase him. Oh, the S23 Plus. Those are actually the recommended ones for the Creality Ferret scanner, actually. That's awesome that you got that upgrade, man. I'm proud. I'm happy for you. You've worked so hard to find a good, stable job and get yourself set back up, man. You doing awesome. You keep working hard. You're gonna get where you want to go, man. You're gonna get your Jeep. You're gonna get everything you're after. I really am hopeful you do too. man, you're doing awesome. You've been working so hard to get where you want to be. I'm proud of you because I know how hard it can be to get somewhere you want to go. I'll be honest, I'm kind of in the same road right now with YouTube, my 3D printing business, and all that stuff. It's definitely a journey to get where you want to go, and it's one of those things. It can be heartbreaking. It can just not go the way you want it to go. You got bad times, good times, but you just got to keep going, man. And you have definitely shown that. And that's awesome that you have that conviction and care to take care of everybody and all that kind of stuff. That's all kind of good, special characters in a person. So you were awesome, man. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Believe me, I have people that try to comment on this channel that tell me you should just give up and all that kind of stuff. And I'm here to tell you, no. I'm going to keep going because there's a lot of other people that tell me, dude, your channel's awesome. And tell me good job and keep going. And those are the ones I listen to. I may be a small channel, but you know what? Being small has its perks as well because I get to build this cool relationship with you guys. Yeah, that umber looks really good on there. Finish up this final side. Man. Yeah, I did. Trying to make sure I match what I did on the other side. And again, this is Pro Acryl, Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl Light Umber that I'm using. And I do have an image over here. It's actually on my other computer that I'm looking off of for this gun. So, all right. That's just kind of giving some really cool detail to it. And this cable. Is in this color. So we're going to try to get it to Gen X. Not sure where you're going with that. Oh, if only I was a Gen X, which I'm not. Or at least I don't think I am. I don't even know what Gen I really am. I've always thought I was, what do they call it, a Zennial or something, as I think where I fall into. I'm not quite either one. I'm on the border. Yeah, getting that extra pieces in there. I've noticed one of my chat functions has stopped, the other one's still running, so I'm having to look up here more, guys, to see what you guys are actually saying. So I don't know why this one's frozen, but it has. And it's a bummer. It's a bummer that it froze. No, I'm about to turn 40 this year. So, yeah. I'm a few years behind you, Doug. Yeah, I'm about to. I turn 40 later this year. Yeah, getting that tubing in there. It's slow, delicate work. And actually, looking at the picture, I need to dive down into those. If I do this right, that blue is going to give just an awesome look down in those cracks. Yeah, that's actually going to look really, really good. Take time. Just got to be careful. I don't slip down into one of them. There we go. Letting that gray blue sit down in there is gonna be kind of nice. At least I think it will be. I may have to come back with some gray and some graying that back on some of these pieces, but some gunmetal. But it just is letting me clean this beautiful thing up. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the Doom series. Um, let me know what you think about me doing the Green Goblin. Should I take him to the show and let him be sold as an unpainted model? Or should we consider bringing him over here and painting him? Because one thing, too, that's going to start coming to the stream is the Halloween armor. Or, yeah, that's going to get started. We're probably going to start slicing that here in the next couple weeks. to start building that armor set for this year. And I will announce fully what that armor set will be in a stream later this month, once I have everything finalized of what I want to do and how I want to do it. So we will do this. We're going to do everything, or try to do most everything, in the stream together. We're gonna do quite a bit of armor this year. Once I'm still having a problem with the CRM4. It's just not quite giving me the quality I expect. I would like that to be the flagship printer for the armor, but I got to get its quality up to par. It is just not at my par. I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I took my where was I going? I had completely lost track of what I was saying. Oh, my Creality Sonic Pad. I took it off I got a second Creality Sonic Pad to put on the CRM4. So I've got to set that up, configure it. I'm hoping that may kind of help what's going on. But it's still a lot of work in progress on that one. But Shaka, you're a member. I'll do a member post, so you will actually find out before everybody else what the finalized armor is. So that's a perk of your membership. So you will find out before everybody else does. There will be a member post about that coming up. So that's kind of the perk of being a paying patron of the channel. You know things a little bit ahead of everybody else. That's why you have access to the Discord server and all that fun stuff. All those the patron perks. All right. We're almost done with this light umber. We're going to work on his armor. Then we'll come in with some silvers and really kind of finish up some of this detail on the gun, because I just saw another part that's in the umber. That's up here. Let's look at those real quick. Yeah, I'm thinking about selling Goblin. I just haven't decided. Hey, Douglas, welcome in. You should be able to get access to the comments and see the Discord server too, which I will be honest, guys, I'm trying to set a schedule of certain times I will be on Discord, but a lot of times drop a message and you'll see me on there. So yeah, I mean, we are nearing the finish line here with this guy. I'm so stoked. I'll be honest, part of it, I'm getting bored too. Constantly working on him. I need a new little bit of spice in my life. And I think the armor is going to be that. Because the armor, I will spoil this. It will be a combination of resin and filament. So that's how level of detail I plan to go. Is we're going to have a combination of the two. So yeah, hopefully you guys are really happy with this. Now I got to fix in here. And I wasn't finding my black. That's why I pulled out the Abaddon black. Is I want to fix here and get that orange cleaned up. And for that, I'm just going to use some Abaddon black. I'm going to come in here. And I'm just going to line it off. start building up the more of the highlight of his of the black carapace under his armor. So to kind of just more offset his detail. So yeah, the membership is just kind of really getting started. So you guys keep an eye out for that. But there's perks like your names will show up in videos and stuff like that. So kind of keep that in mind. Because you guys are paying, your guys' money goes to the channel. It doesn't go to me. It goes to the channel. It goes to new printers, new equipment, which, I mean, yeah, it does go to me. But it also makes it to where I can get newer printers, like the new Anycubic M5 that's coming in July. We have, I think it's 3D Maker's Galaxy One 17-inch resin. That's supposed to ship at some point here soon. Frozen's Mini 8KS. That one's supposed to ship here soon as well and come join the fleet as I print these awesome models. And it helps me pay for, getting these models and getting permissions to print and paint these guys on the streams. So, but yeah, you can see right there where that's just cleaned up, that orange line, big time. Actually, I'm going to come in with the black and kind of sharpen the detail there. But I do appreciate everybody that's joined. So, but yeah, I do appreciate it. The reviews will keep coming as long as I can keep getting machines in and popping them out. I know I've been, and I am right now really heavy on the resin side. I don't think I have a single filament printer coming. Which is odd because that's what I cut my teeth on. That's what this channel was about was only resin for the longest time, or not resin, filament for the longest time. And now we're almost all resin, and the painting tips and all that kind of stuff. The model channel, you guys backing that is huge. Which I know I did not get a video out for that channel. That channel might be a little bit not as stable as this one, as I would like this one to be. But we'll take that all a little bit at a time. So I need to get wonderfest behind me. Once wonderfest is done, I will hopefully be getting back to a lot of normalcy, a lot more streams, and just more conversing with you guys, because you guys are becoming my friends. You're my community. You help guide me through all this kind of stuff. So you guys are very important to me. That's why I like coming to the streams and talking to you guys. Honestly, that's why I come here and why I put the streams on. So someone got on Discord. But yeah, putting that black underlay coat is really kind of making that pop. I like that. Probably will have to do a lot more of this off camera because there's a lot of the black underlay all over his armor. But just that little bit just changed the way his armor looks. Makes the green pop from him. That's what we want. Doing the work on the gun, that's just a perk. And here's where I'm going to cheat again with the paint pen. Is just give some of this lettering some highlight. Into the white. So what I'll do is I'll come back with a black and I'll dry brush over to get the letters to pop. Guys, we've got the black underlay. We've got the yellowing now onto the sword. I may do a little bit more to try to brighten. We got the flamethrower reattached. We got the gun now coming into color. I'll have to probably wrap it up off stream. But all in all, guys, this guy has come a long way from a piece of gray plastic. Don't you agree? Change the view here so you guys can really kind of get some detailed view. But adding that black in really kind of helped that carapace armor and make things pop. So what I'm probably going to do is go back into some of these grooves and add the black to really kind of make stuff pop back out. And yeah, I think we are kind of at the end of Doom Guy and his visits to our stream. So what do you guys think? Has he been a valid project? Has he been have you guys enjoyed this, me painting, or do you guys want me to get back to actually like 3D printer? It's hard to bring the printers down here. It's hard to go record up in the print shop because it's just so noisy. But we can definitely start pulling in Kira more. I'm working on getting to where I feel comfortable with teaching ZBrush, which is where I plan on doing a lot of my designing. I'm getting better with it, so I'm kind of working on that right now too. So is that stuff that you guys want to have, is just Mike sit and start drawing a new model kind of stuff into the streams and stuff like that? Is that something you guys are interested in? I know too, I want to get really deep into Kira profiles. I've been getting a lot deeper than what I'm used to, especially with the CRM4. I figured out my problem with the Ender 3S1 Pro. I'm just not heating the bed up hot enough. I'm not used to those pie sheets. I'm not used to using those, so my lower temperature that I use for the glass was causing it to just lose adhesion. So it's kind of one of those things that I'm having to learn and figure out. But what are your guys' opinion? Definitely want this in the comments of what you guys want. I'm going to throw out a post probably later this week asking these same questions for everybody else, but you guys being here on the stream get to answer it before everybody else. So, but like I said, I'm going to probably wrap up a few things, especially down here on the base. I kind of want to do some more detailing, probably put some darkness into the eternal letters to get them to pop, clean up the sword. And yeah, he has kind of come full circle. We've got the burnt distortion on the end of the flamethrower there. I mean, we have done just a ton to this paint job. So, and it's one of those things, unfortunately, I have come to the point where I am at the end of tonight. So we'll pop back over to the sit with Mike and talk view. More models and more painting. All right, guys, you got it. I have no problem with that, because when I lean back, this is one of my favorite things. One of my favorite models that I work on. And it's a dice tower. It's a TARDIS dice tower. I sell these on the shop. I sell them on Etsy. And they're a lot of fun, but you can see how tedious to paint these are. I was looking at the bamboo printer with the 2 color filament to just have these print that part in white. But I still haven't been able to justify the $1,600 or $1,700 price tag for that. but it would really help out on printing these because then it's just there. I really need a tri-colored printer because now now that I've got the white on here, I got to come back with the black. So, but I love doing that. This is just something silly I've been working on to hold my instruction booklets. I took what was a phone stand and I blew it up. And I know it's not uber detailed. It was supposed to be half this size to put your cell phone on. But, I mean, it's just a fun print to blow up. Because, you know, I did it to Star Wars. I had to do it to Star Trek. And it's just a really cool print. And really unique idea. So I've had a lot of enjoyment with that. Now I know I am very much machine based, more oriented towards machinery. I like painting machines. I don't like painting people that much. But do you guys want to see more machinery? Like Doom Guy, he's all armor. I have no problem painting Doom Guy. I have no problem painting Doom Guy. Or like Master Chief or stuff like that. I do have a hard time with face. My friend Joe is really good at that. Maybe we'll get him to come visit us on a stream and have him tell me how to do it. I mean, there's just a lot of cool stuff going on and just different things that are adding and letting this grow. So definitely want to hear with it. I did see the Bamboo Lab has the module that can do up to 4. If you're willing to pay for it, and it's still a discussion. We'll see how Wonderfest goes. Because I'll tell you right now, I had to buy a roof rack for the SUV to haul everything that I'm taking to Wonderfest, and we've got a nice Honda Pilot, and it will be cram-packed when we leave, including Doom Guy. I plan on taking our big Battlestar Galactica build. She's gonna go. Ships are my golden. I'm really tempted to bring a Rosinati on here. I had one fail, and I'm thinking about, you know, we do a 3D print rescue, but we will see on that one, guys. But right now, I need to end the stream. I've got some other stuff. I got some prints I got to go change off the printers to hopefully get those last few prints in before I have to go to Wonderfest. To take along. So I appreciate everybody that's here. Thanks everybody for who's joined the membership and is joining the membership. Douglas, thank you for joining us. Shaka, I'm glad you're here. You've been the longest supporter of the membership so far. So you were the first and you are the longest supporter, and I do appreciate you a lot. So definitely consider joining the membership, and also make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new and you're catching this replay, because we're going to do more cool stuff like this in the future. So thank you guys. We'll see you in the next stream.